Hi, readers. So, I want to start by telling you a story. So, the other day I had gotten home from school, boys and girls, and I noticed somebody at my steps and I didn't recognize them. I thought they were a stranger. And I thought to myself, why is there a stranger at my house? And then I looked closer and I realized it was my mom, but she had a hat on her head. Has that ever happened to you? That you don't recognize somebody just because they have something different on them. Connection sign. The reason I told you that story, boys and girls, is because today in reading, I want to teach you that sometimes when you're reading these new big first grade books, you might get to a word that you thought you knew in a snap, but you don't recognize it. And today I want to teach you that with your extra strength, good readers look at words that they know in a snap and they look closely to see if the author added anything to the end of those words. Let's go ahead and look at a few together. So I found a story, one of my favorite little books that an old student of mine wrote. I'm going to go ahead and read it with you. It's called Hide and Seek. Look at her amazing front cover. Think about what this story is going to be about, if you have a connection with it. And let's go ahead and start reading. Remember, we might get to a word that we thought we knew. Some words that we do know by heart are snap words, but we have to check to see if the author changed them around a little bit. Here we go. I was I don't know, boys and girls. I see play. That's a word I know in a snap. But it looks like the author added ing, ing. Let's go back. I was playing hide and seek with Dad. Nice reading. Dad looked. I see look. I know that in a snap. Dad looked and looked. I got you, said Dad. I want you to take a look at the word that's highlighted. What do you notice? Do you see the snap word come? C-O-M-E, come. But the author tried to trick you by adding an S to the end. Don't let the author trick you. You know that word. Here he comes, I said. Awesome job, my friends. So, we're going to pull this over, boys and girls, to a new book that we're going to read all together. And as we're reading this, if we get stuck on a word, and it's a word that we think we've seen before, but it just looks different, we are going to look again and think to ourselves, does this look like another word that I know? The title is The Chickens and the Fox. It's written by Mia Colton. The chickens are out in the yard. The sun is, I think I've seen G-O. Go. Oh, the author's trying to trick me. He added ing. I'm not going to let him trick me. Ing says ing. Go ing. I'm going to go back and read to make sure it makes sense. The sun is going down. The chickens are going in. That makes sense. I can even use my superpower of the whole picture as well in stopping and thinking, does that make sense? Here, I've seen C-O-M-E before. That's a snap word. That's the word come. Oh, the author added an S to the end. Here comes a fox. The fox. S-E-E is C. There's that little sneaky S sees the chickens. Nice job being detectives and not letting the author trick you by adding a letter or a few extra letters to the end. The fox comes in. The fox is, there's that ing, looking for chickens. The chickens see the fox. Go away, fox, go away. And don't come back. The end. All right, my friends, so let's go ahead and look at some snap words with disguise. These are the words that the author is trying to trick you. Don't let me trick you. Are you ready? Can you read that word to me? L-O-O-K. You got it. That's the word look. What happens when I do this, my friends? Don't let me trick you. Now that I added ed at the end, it becomes looked. She looked outside. Let's do it again. G-O spells go. Watch this. You still see G-O, but now I added E-S. What's my new word, first graders? Goes. Nice job. Can you read this word to me, please? P-L-A-Y spells play. Well, I'm going to try to trick you. Let me make that smaller so it's all across. All right. Remember, we saw play, but now I added ing, ing. Playing. I cannot trick you. There's play again, but I'm going to add an ending. I'm going to add S. What's my new word? Plays. You got it, boys and girls. So friends, your job today, listen carefully, is as you are reading, and remember, we want you to read on Raz-Kids for 15 minutes, those just right books. When you get to a word that you think you know in a snap, those snap words, but it looks different. Maybe there's one or two or even three letters at the end that make it different. Don't let it trick you. Those are just snap words in a disguise. Go ahead and use everything you learned in this lesson to help you solve those words. Happy reading, first graders.